Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Can you guess the map before I introduce the players? Can you guess the map? Remember one World Series where one player, one newbie player, actually went and built a tunnel over in this corner and secured this as like one of his primary objectives. No aggressive tunnel on the opponent, but he like got the church nice and secure early on in the game. We're on Forgotten Air Battle with what looks like a GLA mirror between SiZe and BoYcaH. Up in the top right, we have the orange player with a GLA Vanilla. This is Big SiZe, and then all the way down in the left, also with a GLA Vanilla, this is the red player, that is BoYcaH. In terms of how old this replay is, probably a few months old at least. We've got a tunnel versus tunnel situation in the middle. I think BoYcaH will win that because BoYcaH's tunnel is sooner. It's weird how they're so close together and how SiZe hasn't abandoned this plan yet. The main reason that BoYcaH is going to win this is because his RPG is going to pop out and go straight inside of that building, and then SiZe is just going to get his tunnel stomped. I don't know why SiZe is letting that finish, quite honestly. Unless he's going to make a toxin tractor, or unless he's going to use these terrorists like immediately. Just giving away 100 XP and $800 straight away. A little bit weird there, I think. BoYcaH also coming in with his own technical. Gets stopped though due to SiZe's RPGs. SiZe does have now a toxin tractor, but I think his plan was to pop from that tunnel and win the engagement. But yeah, unless you make the toxin tractor as the first unit, you're not going to be able to do that. BoYcaH coming in with his own technical. It looks like a fully loaded TNT. SiZe coming in with his. And that looks like a fully loaded TNT. Only 4 though, wasn't it? Whereas BoYcaH's is 5. BoYcaH going all the way around the back. Will get the arms dealer by the looks of things. And that's advantage BoYcaH, I would say. I suppose SiZe has got the economy lead. It's like army advantage BoYcaH, but economy advantage SiZe, whilst that one is still rebuilding and all the workers are not there. So yeah, aggressive play from both. Means that both players not in the strongest of positions. Neither player has been interested in going for this oil. Both players interested in maybe taking that oil, but this is a bit of a far back tunnel for BoYcaH, but he does stop SiZe's tunnel on 98%. Not everything going SiZe's way this particular game. I think that was a bit of a unforced error, losing that tunnel. But in this one, yeah, BoYcaH's just managed to stop it. BoYcaH bringing the Rebel forward as well. And he does have the capture upgrade already. SiZe obviously kept his economy rolling with his 2 supplies, but he's had to spend 2.5k on that. He's going to drop a worker up here, drops an RPG inside of this building. No worker though. He's dropped a worker here instead. There is a BoYcaH worker here, but that's going to get stopped. BoYcaH grabs himself an oil. Of course, the conspiracy's over now because by the time you're watching this video, we did already post a BoYcaH win. It was a conspiracy if you didn't watch them videos yet, that I was only posting BoYcaH's losses. But the problem is when he just loses every game, it's a bit hard for me to find a win, isn't it? That's the funny thing. So BoYcaH's spotted what's going on up here. He's going to send a toxin tractor up there to clear out that building. He should deny that as well. Sending his technicals there as well. Yeah, BoYcaH, if he secures both oils, he's got a huge lead. SiZe has secured the church. Okay, that's nice from SiZe. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, he has completely it changed the dynamic of the game now. I thought this area was well secure from BoYcaH, but it turns out not. BoYcaH still does have control of the oil though. He's still getting the $200 from it. Yeah, them TNTs on tunnels like that, just 2 terrorists for each tunnel, is a really nice way to clear an area that you think was kind of undefeatable or unbeatable. That was BoYkaH's third tunnel going up. If that third tunnel got up, he could have maybe held it. But when there's only 2, you had 2 terrorists kill a tunnel. It's very nice there from SiZe. BoYkaH coming in with a technical there. He might stop this worker. He's going to TNT his own oil. No way. No way. It's a rarity to see that. Like in that game BoYkaH played against Fargo, remember he was capturing and killing the oil at the same time. I suppose it was maybe a right call because he has actually now got himself an oil advantage still. Because he's got the other one. But I mean, could you have brought maybe 4 terrorists and 1 worker, TNT'd that, and dropped off a worker and trying to establish yourself there again? Was it necessary? I don't know. BoYkaH trying to get the refinery here in the middle. It gets denied though from SiZe's grenade tech. BoYkaH building a palace is on 2 arms dealers. SiZe only on 1 arms dealer. SiZe already on a palace though. SiZe does have an aggressive position here, but don't really know how much you can achieve from that because Palace is already in play. We combine the 2 tunnels plus the 2 arms dealer production. I can't see any attack really doing anything there. Maybe a sneaky TNT on one of the key buildings or something might work. So BoYkaH does grab himself the refinery. Oh, BoYkaH's doing a Fargo here. Fargo strategies. Bunkering in his oil, so there's no way it can be TNT'd. I think he needs an additional stinger there, though, just to make sure. Put your 2 RPGs inside of there, I think. BoYkaH moving in with the battle bus in this position. SiZe tried some defense or something there, but he's mainly got like technicals and quads, which are not that great against battle buses. But he does unload a load of RPGs, and he is thinning out BoYkaH's army a lot. And BoYkaH has the super tech and has actually killed both battle buses down to the hole. But ultimately, SiZe has lost his entire army. He is bringing in buggies though. Yeah, SiZe's not in that bad of a position. He's got workers' shoes, of course. Always a chance when you got workers' shoes. He's building a Scud Storm as well. BoYkaH does have a market, but it's only a fake. I think SiZe needs to get rid of that refinery as well. Just 1 more barrage and that is 100% dead. Yeah. But yeah, SiZe is still an economy disadvantage because of that oil. Where can he push with the buggies now? He could clear that building maybe. The terrain is not that useful here for buggies, to be honest. Really does mess up their path in, like you click on something to attack and they end up going really, really close. Weird how every buggy survived there. Maybe SiZe needs to get AP rockets. Wow, BoYcaH's got a load of buggies himself. I was wondering where BoYcaH's buggies were, but yeah, he rocks up with loads. He has the superior numbers against SiZe here, but SiZe is picking off some buggies so far. Gets himself a quad. He's behind an XP, actually, SiZe. SiZe is picking off buggies for free, but does BoYcaH have too much of an economy? He's got a real market now. He's got worker shoes. He's still got an oil lead. He's ahead in XP, so he should be getting the bounty money, whereas SiZe should not be getting it right now. BoYcaH now building a Scud Storm of his own. Yeah, game has slowed down quite a bit. SiZe building a second Scud Storm. I wonder if it's an overinvestment from SiZe. Like 10k on super weapons on a map where there's not that much economy. So BoYcaH has got more map vision and control right now. He's pressing forward with these buggies over and over again. Does lose one. BoYcaH is pushing SiZe back a bit, picking off buildings. SiZe doesn't have very much map control at all if you look at this like thin sliver of a base that he's got. But he does have two Scud Storms though. He just needs to hold a bit until he can fire them. There's actually one time where you probably wouldn't want all any defenses around, because when that Scud hits, if it does hit that oil, you'll get all the XP and bounty money for all the kills around it, and all them weak defenses will go down. BoYcaH has a Saboteur in action. I wonder if that's going to be able to get there. It's got to go past a couple of tunnels in the palace. I don't think it's going to get there, actually. And maybe he's going in from the right angle, though. And he is wiping out SiZe's buggies, but maybe SiZe just got the slight edge there. Yeah, SiZe got his Scud reset. Oh, man, that's painful. Did SiZe lose his Jarman as well? I'm not sure. How SiZe's economy going to hold up? He's got like what, 2, 3, 4 markets against 1, 2 markets and an oil. Now, you don't realize, like, This is based on an official map. The official maps, some of them just have low money, man. They just have low money. Compared to nowadays, like Liquid Gold, Oil Rampage, all these kind of maps. It's cool how maps have evolved over the years. Yeah, for me personally, I prefer the maps with more money. Like, that supply for me dries up too quick. 2 oils on the extremes of the map that usually get TNT'd or flamed down or whatever if there's a China on the map. Or just outright killed by anything. So you end up for a lot of the game just collecting on 1 supply. Weird how SiZe has not collected all of that yet. It's only had 3 workers there. Usually it's BoYcaH only on 3 workers. SiZe is still going to fire a Scudstorm ahead of BoYcaH Dome, 140. BoYcaH got a Battle Burst in the mix as well. Wow. SiZe just quit. Is that a disconnect? Or usually SiZe fights to the death, a little bit anticlimactic. Or does he just know that he's too far behind economically? Was he even doing anything there in the last 30 seconds? A little bit anticlimactic there, to be honest. Maybe it's just the economy. I think he was at a disadvantage. BoYcaH was more on top of that, the Saboteur reset and stuff like that. Maybe SiZe just didn't have enough economy to produce more buggies. But economies were kind of even, though. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah, I had to think SiZe probably had to go or something. I don't know. Anyway, GG, well played. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.